Heart-pounding action, intense animation, and a world filled with high-stakes combat. Megalo Box is a melding of both old and new in a way that I have never seen before, and it's shaping up to be one of my all-time favorites. Megalo Box is one of the new anime to premiere this spring, and has quickly been a favorite among the anime community, already ranking in at number 6 on my anime list, above well-established popular series like 7 Deadly Sins, Detective Conan, and Tokyo Ghoul RE. While Megalo Box is not a sequel, it is connected to one of the most popular sports manga of all time. For those that don't know, Megalo Box is based off of Ashita no Joe, and since this year is the 50-year anniversary of the original Ashita no Joe manga, TMS Entertainment has released Megalo Box to the world. American cartoon fans might know TMS Entertainment as the animators behind classics like Batman the Animated Series, DuckTales, and Animaniacs. While anime fans might recognize them as the animation studio behind two of the most popular anime ever, with Lupin the Third and Detective Conan, and one of the most popular anime films ever in Akira. TMS and Ashita no Joe are a perfect fit. Both of them are very important to the history of anime and manga, and from their partnership we get Megalo Box. Since Ashita no Joe and Megalo Box have such a storied history, let's start at the beginning. The original Ashita no Joe manga was written by Iki Kajiwari and illustrated by Tetsuya Chiba. Both creators were famous for their past works on sports manga, and are titans in the industry for the work that they did in the early 60s and 70s. In fact, some of Tetsuya's later work, Yuki no Tao, was the directorial debut of the famous Hayao Miyazaki. Ashita no Joe was one of Shonen Jump's first popular manga series, debuting only 6 months after the publication's inception in 1968. The series debuted as a manga at a time when Japan was at a major crossroads. In post-occupation Japan, there was a social and economic boom, but it left a divide between the working class and the upper class. Ashita no Joe was a representation of that massive divide. Joe was a blue-collar hero, and he represented the struggles of the working-class citizens, and that same feeling can be felt in Megalo Box. Fans in the 1960s and 70s connected with Joe's fighting spirit and force of will, and Ashita no Joe quickly became an icon during the 1970s and onward. But that's enough of a history lesson, and now it's time to get into the nitty-gritty. Time to answer the big questions. What is Megalo Box and why is it good? Megalo Box is a futuristic boxing anime that fuses the futuristic aesthetic stylings of Blade Runner and the bleak, dangerous settings of a Mad Max dystopia. In the world of Megalo Box, a new gladiatorial blood sport is emerging called Megalo Boxing, where fighters wear mechanical exoskeletons and fight until they cough blood. The show follows an intense, no-nonsense boxer called Junkyard Dog and his journey to fight the strongest and toughest opponents in the ultimate mecha boxing tournament known only as Megalonia. Megalo Box's characters and its world are dripping with style, and it immediately grabbed me and made me want to watch more. On top of that, the show's soundtrack is peppered with fast-paced Japanese alt-rock and bumping hip-hop tracks, giving the show a varied musical library that is always engaging. The show manages to weave the soundtrack into various scenes seamlessly, and reminds me of other anime like Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. All of these anime manage to make the music feel genuine and connected to the worlds they are creating, and it makes me love the shows even more. Megalo Box manages to do the impossible. It is able to properly capture the feeling of its predecessor while simultaneously paving its own path to create something truly spectacular. Megalo Box is an engaging, fun, and thrilling show, and I think you should check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos like it, make sure to check out the OK Beast YouTube channel every Friday for a new video. And if you are craving some anime talk, then check out the A+ Anime Podcast every other Friday on podcast services everywhere. From all of us here at OK Beast, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
Ian here. I just want to say thanks for watching the video. You can watch more of these videos every Friday here on okbeast.com. We also have podcasts, we have t-shirts, we have everything for you. So until the next video,